I know y'all have seen the punch heard across the world. And I thought to myself, oh, this whole entire interview is giving very low vibrational.
I deserve better than that. That's low vibration.
You remember when Stormy was like, that barbecue plate? I could tell that's low vibrational. No. This whole entire interview was low vibrational. All I saw was the clip at first, and I was like, I wonder what the whole entire conversation was about. So I found the conversation. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna talk about it. So what's up, my friends? And welcome back once again to the Just Case and Bread. I'm your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the Just Case and Bread. If you are new to the channel, welcome on in. We talk about a lot of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with us. It's already on the internet. It's already out there. We just come over here and we like to be like, what? Then we go on about our day. We don't even worry about it after the video is done. If that sounds like your vibe, you have found your tribe. Go ahead and subscribe. If you're already a member of the Neighborhood, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We are about to get into warmer months in Kansas City, and let me tell you, I can't wait. I can't wait. That's why I've been wearing bright colors to influence the weather to come on. We're ready for summer, okay? Now let's get into this video and y'all tell me what y'all think.
You went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
I need to make sure I put a sensor on that. Well, as you can see, to me, I felt like the snarkiness was still there, and the lady having that power with that microphone and being able to snatch it out of her face as soon as the woman is trying to explain her point. I said, see, you can't be doing that. You trying to piss off a New Yorker girl.
You have a channel?
Yeah, we're doing some interviews today.
I love your skin tone too.
Thank you. Such a good vibe.
Of course.
Well, awesome. So we're asking people's opinion today on Planned Parenthood. Are you familiar with them?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what they provide?
Yes. Abortions.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Planned Parenthood aborts an average of 1,076 babies per day. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know that they did this. I have used Planned Parenthood services, not for this, but to go and get checked out or to go and get birth control or something, because it was cheaper than me not having insurance and trying to go see an actual family physician or something like that. So I didn't know this.
Safe abortions.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know any other services that they provide?
I know, like, to teens, if you're under 18, you could get like birth control, condoms, counseling. They offer a lot of, beneficial things that the youth really should use right now.
Okay. So you have a pretty positive view of Planned Parenthood.
I mean, majority. I don't know. Is this like a yes or no?
She seemed very hesitant, like she knew she was about to get walked down a path.
It's your opinion.
But yeah, that is definitely my opinion. I feel like, especially as teens, people get caught up in things that they really don't want to commit to for their entire lives. So yeah. If you get caught up with the wrong guy, you think you're in love, and then boop, now you stuck. Not stuck, but you're stuck with a baby for the rest of this time, literally the rest of their lives and your life, if you're that kind of mother, because some women just don't have it in them and they abandon them and abuse them and all kind of shit. And it's like, girl, just get rid of it if you know you're gonna do that.
Get rid of them. Why not just give them to another family? That's good.
No, but exactly, even that.
Let's back all the way up. Instead of getting all the way to the baby part, if we could just start instilling in young girls that you don't even have to give a nigga a baby if he's asking for that. Let's start instilling in him. Let him show you a real commitment. Let him marry you. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, I don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in marriage. Oftentimes when you tell a man, well, we ain't about to have no baby unless we get married, they're going to back out the whole relationship, especially if they're the ones who don't want to get married or they just want to have a baby for the sake of having a baby. No. We're so in love. Let's tie together real life shit before we get into tying together our whole eternity with a child. Let's tie together finances, lifestyles, last names, health insurance. Let's tie all that together and see how this goes. Then we could bring a baby into the equation. If you want a baby so bad, let's get a dog that we could take care of. There should be no reason why, since we're so in love, now people are jumping straight to having a baby. And there should be no reason why young girls are getting pregnant if their mothers are aware that their girls want to get out here. And I know there's going to also be the argument, oh, well, we don't know what our girls are doing, or, oh, we can't be all up in our kids' business. Maybe for you, but for me, I would position being safe sexually to my child in a way that allows them to be open with me and to let me know what they're doing. I'm not saying I won't trust my child, but if they're 16 and they get to go with their boyfriend and they go to the movie and they do a little too much and somebody doesn't use protection, I'd be happy that at least my girl is on birth control, and now we can talk about the consequences of her actions and what would have happened had we not taken preventative actions. Because the reality is these kids are out here being hypersexual before all of us was. They out here being able to get down at 10, 11 because they have so much freedom, access to the internet. They're not scared of sex. It doesn't scare them like it probably scared us when we were younger, or for us sheltered kids. It don't scare them no more. So why not be upfront about what the kid is going through or what your daughter is about to get into? That way we can avoid some stuff like this, having to worry about abortion and everything. I know birth control changes the body and so forth and so on, but a whole entire child changes a life for a kid.
And that's another option that Planned Parenthood offers. So it's like, if you know that you are not the being who can provide for this child, then there are alternative options out there for you. So I definitely understand why people do abort children. Don't have babies that you don't want. Don't have babies that men are telling you in front of your face that they do not want. I wish them would stop doing that. Like it's like a plan to.
Why don't they just stop having sex with people they don't want to have a child with?
That's not a reality. You feel me? She was definitely trying to set up the conversation in a way that was just a whole bunch of fucking hypotheticals so she could start hitting her with the facts. Okay, congratulations, Blue Dress. But the reality is these kids is out here having sex. So you can't be like, oh, don't have sex, especially if you even put a kid in a church and be like, oh, abstinence is the way. Them kids don't give a fuck. They still gonna go out here and do they shit.
That too. To me, it's always pro-choice, your body, your life, because that baby is gonna be a baby.
It's a baby.
Yeah, and you're gonna have that baby
person.
forever. So yeah.
Well, do you know that Planned Parenthood gets nearly $700 million of our taxpayer money every year?
700 million. I mean, honestly,
Now who gonna know that just off the fly?
I can't go against Planned Parenthood. I just can't. $700 million for how many single mothers?
Of our money. But they're not giving it to single mothers, though. Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna just, single out where it is that our tax dollars go, then the police, respectfully.
So it's really interesting because since 2010, prenatal care has been down for 80% since 2010 at Planned Parenthood. Adoption referrals. So this is why this is research straight from their yearly report of 2022 to 2023, I believe it is. And so they're a 501c3. They have to tell us what they do every single year. So this is straight.
Which should be any union corporation. If we are paying tax dollars towards you, I need to know that you are doing the job and doing it correctly.
Right. But let me continue to tell you. So the STI testing and treatment.
Soon as she did that, if I was young lady in the brown, well, thank you so much for letting me know that information. And I would have walked smooth off because I see what you're trying to do and you're not going to get me out of my body. You're not going to get me out of my character, out of my emotions, knowing good and well you got this camera set up in front of me, and certain people who interview in a certain style, they want you to answer wrong or they try to bait you into a reaction. Oh, honey. Thank you for the interview. I appreciate you. It's that small little inkling of common sense mixed with emotional self-control that tells you, I can see the setup, bitch. Oh, I ain't falling for it. No, ma'am.
Down 15% since 2019. Client numbers down overall 34% since 2006.
Nobody has insurance. I don't have insurance.
Donors down 21%. Contraceptives down 44%. Breast screenings, manual breast exams down over 80%. And you mentioned adoption. They commit 228 abortions for every one adoption referral. So why are they getting so much more money yet all of their services are going down?
The services are going down because people are afraid. Women.
What are they afraid of?
Women don't know. They don't know what they're exposing their bodies to. A lot of people, especially behind abortion, there's a stigma.
But their abortions are going up. So they used to have this slogan where they said safe, legal, and rare. That's what we want. Safe, legal, and rare abortions, until it was exposed that a lot of these facilities were requiring abortion quotas. So the more abortions each facility did, the more praise that they would get. They would get awards. And so it's really interesting. That doesn't really make it seem like they want safe, legal, and rare abortions.
How many people can you think, or are you going to assume?
Low-key, too, I wonder if young lady in the brown got wrapped up in the conversation. It was really wanted to make her point, or if she got wrapped up in being on camera and was like, okay, let's keep this conversation going. Now, I don't know what you want me to say, blue dress lady. You want me to stand up for Planned Parenthood and tell you what the shareholders are thinking about in the financial aspect of it? Because I can't. You want me to tell you what these private sectors are doing with their money to make their money grow? Because I can't. All I can tell you is that I went up there and I got the help that I needed. Now, whatever they're doing with abortions and everything like that, how am I going to control that, lady? What you want me to say? What you want me to do? You want me to stand up for something that I don't have full information of like you do? That's an unfair fight, ma'am. But I appreciate you for letting me say what I wanted to in a bit of a ways.
Would literally abandon their children.
In her whole stance, blue dress whole stance. Oh, she looking for an argument. Oh, she looking for one, girl. Look at her. Look. Yeah. Yeah. And say what else you thought. See, I knew you was stupid. What? I knew it because when you came up here, that's what she doing.
Children. With no repercussions from the state?
No, it's called safe haven baby boxes, where at a fire station or hospital, you can leave your baby and the mother doesn't have to do anything with it. But that's better than killing her baby through abortion, right?
No, ma'am.
It's not better to give your baby up to a family who wants them instead of killing them?
No, ma'am. I have seen so many stories and countless, literally, like countless stories.
What happens in an abortion?
They literally suck the life out of you. They're going to take the whole baby out. And as they should, because I shouldn't be a taxpayer paying child support and food stamps and WIC for women.
You should be a taxpayer paying for abortions?
Exactly. But as for a woman who didn't want the baby in the first place, that doesn't make sense to me. Don't ever sit here and lock yourself down with a...
And I would love to see this unedited because I feel like what they did was take her getting ramped up, her emotions getting high, clip that up, and that became the video. I bet this went on for just way too long of them going back and forth. And whoever is the producer behind the scenes, if I start noticing this hype, I do not want my homegirls of any color to be going back and forth. We already got that stigma on us that we can't get along, especially don't let us not be from some private suburban area and you could tell. Then automatically people are going to think that we're aggressive and want to fight and can't talk. This makes it seem that way. Makes it seem like that's who we are off flip. That's why I would love to see it unedited.
Man who already told you he doesn't want to be with you. I
agree with you.
Why you keep taking the microphone, lady?
I'm not disagreeing with you either. I understand.
You don't get to kill the baby just because their dad didn't want them.
You can.
Should we kill the kids in foster care?
Why not?
No. See, and then brown dress don't have enough emotional restraint to be like, hold up, I see that you're trying to make me argue with you and disagree with you. Now I'm just gonna say shit to intentionally make blue dress mad. That's never how you win an argument. See, that's when you accidentally check out. Now the other party has the power over you to be like, now I know I can push you a little bit. Let me push you more. Let me push you more. Best thing she could have did when she said something foster care system. Why would I think that? And then she'd be well, because... But why would I think that? That's not anything that I said. That did not come out of my mouth. I said, it's a great alternative for those who can't afford health insurance. That's what I said. So why would I say that? Why would I say that? Yeah, let's start flipping this question back on you. See, that's that emotional intelligence. It's very important to have this because you don't never want nobody make you look stupid like Blue Dress about to do.
Why not? If that's the case.
See, look.
You should kill the kids in foster care that aren't wanted.
She ain't saying that.
Who's going to take care of them? I need to know the percentage of people who take children from foster care and abuse them and molest them, who make them like personal slaves.
We should just kill them.
Statistics before you come to me talking about pro-life.
We should kill the victims of molestation.
What?
What does this have to do with molestation?
Yeah. You just mentioned. See, start stopping her ass and asking her questions back because you're trying to make me say things I'm not saying and trying to give context in our conversation that ain't even there because shit keeps getting cut out.
People molesting children. We should kill the kids in foster care is what you said.
What I'm saying is in general, overall. If I don't want to have a baby, I should have the choice to.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex.
That's not even logical.
It is.
Who are you, Nancy?
I sound dumb. You sound dumb as okay.
It does, because even as teens, people explore. And it's like, as funny as you want to be, people...
See what I'm saying? Laughing at her mid-sentence, condescending. Her body language, condescending. That's what you think. Why are you doing all this extra shit? Just get her answer. You say your opinion and ain't no emotions got to be tied into it.
Should still have the choice.
So you went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Stop telling me.
What's wrong with you?
Stop telling me. Stop my.
You have a
Oh my god.
Hey! What the f did you do?
Alright. Yeah,
She attacked my wife.
Alright, so what? Alright.
Your wife is attacking.
Yo, so why you want her?
Why is that following me? Why you following me?
You're gonna get arrested. Look.
And girl, that's your man? Blue dress, that's your man? Your man let you get stolen, fall down on the ground, and ran away with the camera to still continue to record the girl. Can't nobody tell me, oh, he was just making sure he got the evidence. Boy, been sitting there for probably over an hour recording. Couldn't even step in, didn't even have the spidey senses to see that his girl was in the wrong position. She was saying the wrong stuff. He needed to go ahead and cut the interview short. He could tell that the other young lady is getting agitated, but now you want to say something? Your girl, girl, you should have knew how to back or something. You in New York talking crazy to people. What do you think? It's supposed to change because you're outside giving an interview about things that are really great. Don't get me wrong. Explaining what's going on with Planned Parenthood and the behind the scenes things that people don't know because everyone doesn't read the fucking fiscal report every fucking year is a great thing to do. But don't do it in a way that's condescending to the next person who doesn't do that from day to day because that's not their lane. It's her job to find all the shit that's gone wrong in the world. Brown Jess probably job is to go down to the job, do her job, go get her kids, get home, make them food, make sure they went and did their homework, then go back down to whatever jobs he's working at that isn't focused in this sector. Unfair advantage. And the interviewer husband now coming back to return to his wife. Ain't that a bitch?
Don't worry.
She just punched me in the face. We were just doing a street interview with my camera and everything was fine for over 20 minutes or however long we were filming, and then she just punched.
And this video is only 8 minutes long. She said everything was fine for over 20 minutes or however long we were recording.
Me in the face. Oh my God.
And this is why I don't want a man who does what I do, because they be so focused on getting the story, being in the gossip, getting into this, getting into that. He totally disregarded his wife, and now she's sitting up there crying victim, acting like she didn't do nothing to provoke the fight. I think both sides are right and both sides are wrong. Like I said, this is that low vibrational energy Stormy was talking about. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I have been the Just Casey Brand. I'm so thankful that you guys tuned in. Make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell so you catch me each and every single time I come on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.